Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you, it's kind of like a part two of a video that I've already done in the past, and that is going to be more ways on how to use the pink stuff. I've actually filmed a video on 8 ways to use the pink stuff before. I'll link it up here and I'll pop it down in the description box below, so go over and check that one out if you want to. That video, it actually explains a little bit about the pink stuff, what you can use it on, what you shouldn't use it on, and then also like the things that I first used it on. So go over and check that out if you want to. And then today's video is all about more ways to use the pink stuff. I think there's 7 or 8 ways again to use the pink stuff today. So if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. I post lots of cleaning content, lots of cleaning motivation. And yeah, let's get into today's video. Okay, so the first thing then that I'm going to use the pink stuff on is my toaster. As you can see, my toaster has quite a few crumbs on it, so I'm just going to use a cloth to wipe all that away, and also make sure that any electrical appliances that you clean are unplugged before using. And then I'm just going to take my cloth with a generous amount of the pink stuff and really buff it in, and then I'm then going to go over it with a wet cloth just to wipe any of the pink stuff residue away. Up next is scuffs on doors, door frames, you name it, the pink stuff is going to be able to get rid of it. So this is a scuff mark that I have on my door frame. I have no idea where it's from, but I'm pretty certain the pink stuff is going to get rid of it. So I'm just going to take, again, a generous amount of the pink stuff on a cloth and just work at the stain until it is completely removed. I'm then going to take my wet cloth again just to wipe away any extra pink stuff that might be on the door. And there it is, my door frame is clean and looking as good as new. Now, another thing that is really good for using the pink stuff on is saucepans and frying pans and things like that. So this is the bottom of one of my newest frying pans, and it has just got quite burnt at the bottom of the pan. So I'm going to take my pink stuff and I'm going to really apply quite a bit of pressure, quite a generous amount of the pink stuff to the base of the frying pan, and really lift that burn mark off the bottom. As always, just taking that wet damp cloth again to wipe away the pink stuff, and there you have it, my frying pan. It's not looking as good as new, but the burn marks have lifted up as much as they could have. Up next is dirty trainers. So these are my partner's trainers. We have been doing our garden recently, and as you can see, they've got quite messy. So I'm going to use the pink stuff on the trainers. At first I was a bit wary about this. I'd seen it online on some other channels, and I thought I would just give it a go myself. So I'm going to use a toothbrush because it's quite dainty and I'll be able to get into all the nooks to get rid of any extra dirt that is on that shoe. So again, I'm going to apply a generous amount onto the toothbrush, and I'm then also going to have my damp cloth to hand as well to keep wiping away any extra amount of that pink stuff. Guys, I'm so amazed at how well this worked on cleaning shoes. Just look at that difference. That bottom shoe looks pretty much brand new. So I really recommend this hack. Okay, so next then is this floorboard between our kitchen and our dining room. For some reason, we've lived here for 3 years, but for some reason, every time I clean it, it gets really dirty so quickly and also quite sticky. So I think our plan is to completely sand it down and then just repaint over it in a nice white colour. But for now I'm just going to give it a good clean, so I'm going to take a generous amount of the pink stuff, and I'm not going to use my cloth this time. I'm going to use something that's got a bit more of a firmer or a bit more of like a scratchier sort of material to it. So I'm going to take my Minky, and as you can see here, it is working incredibly well. It's picking up that dirt really quickly, and then I'm just going to take my damp cloth again just to wipe away that pink stuff. Okay, so next is my window frames that are outside, like on the back of my conservatory. I think it's called like PVC, sort of plastic. And so as you can see here, it's quite dirty. It's obviously outside. And so I'm going to take a massive amount of that pink stuff with a cloth and just really apply that with quite a lot of pressure to lift up any stains that might be on the plastic, and just give it a good scrub. As the stains are quite tough out here, for a further bit of cleaning I'm going to use the pink stuff spray. This is amazing for using outside. On the back, please read it first and just make sure that you know what you can and can't use it on. I think you can't use it on like wood and polished surfaces, so please always double check, and also patch test things if you're unsure as well. But this is just going to help relift any of that pink stuff that's already on there, and also any stains that are quite, you know, hard to get from the plastic. Okay, so my last hack for today then is using the pink stuff on barbecue racks. I think that's what they're called, or barbecue grills. But I am going to take the bottom one first because that is the worst looking one. By the way, whilst I'm cleaning this, I'm going to be cleaning the inside of the barbecue as well, don't you worry. So I'm going to take it to my draining board as I feel like that's the best place to be cleaning this. I'm going to take my toothbrush again because I feel like that's going to work really well getting between each sort of groove. So I'm going to take a large amount of the pink stuff to my toothbrush, and I'm just going to work each part of the rack really hard with a lot of pressure, and just try and lift up as much grease and dirt as I can. Once I've used the toothbrush with the pink stuff, I'm just going to take some fairy washing up liquid on my Minky and just give everything a rinse, try and get rid of any extra grease and grime that might still be on there, and also any extra pink stuff that is still remaining on the rack. And then that is pretty much it. That is how I clean my barbecue rack. So I'm just going to continue to clean this, and yeah, that's how I clean it.
Thank you so much for watching today's video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you in this little environment and family that we have going on here, and please give the video a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and I will look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you, bye!